Got nothing in my brain.
Thank you. Thanks, Nick. Two people talked to me just before I got in here, and one of them said, you know, there's never been a better time to be an agency. The other person said, you know, there's never been a worse time to be an agency. I guess nobody can agree, but I think the one thing we can agree on is agencies are going through a serious time of change. So that's what we're going to be talking about for the next 3 days. But what I want to start with is 5 megatrends that we think are going to shape a little bit of what we talk about. So here they are. Clients are your biggest headache, but also your biggest opportunity. I think a lot of clients are starting to wonder, what is the role of the agency within my portfolio? Do I need them anymore? As more and more people start taking capabilities in-house, they start wondering what really they should be doing with their agency partners. But at the same time, you also have this opportunity to really prove to them that this is going to be a partnership, and that means paying more attention to what they want, but also at the same time, making sure they know what you want. There's a lot of discussion out there about pricing. There's a lot of discussion out there about pay for performance. But one thing is clear is that this is a real moment of opportunity, but if not taken, this could go south pretty quickly. And related to that is this idea of this innovation imperative. Agencies need to know that they cannot be doing the same things they've been doing for so long. There's this idea of baking innovation into the culture of an agency. And we're going to be hearing from Pam Scheidler, who's here from Deutsch. We're going to hear from Alistair Adams, Sophie Kleber, we're going to be talking about how you really do that. How do you make your culture one of innovation where it doesn't come as an afterthought, where it doesn't come as something you just put on like a little thing that you put outside your office, that we're an innovative agency, and how do you make sure it's an actual reality? The next one is a big one. It's the talent crunch. You know, we've heard this really scary statistic of 30% churn as an average. I've heard worse statistics. We just had someone who told us that the actual number is closer to 60 to 70 to 80% churn. How do you stop these people leaving, or how do you get them to come to the agency world? There are more options out there now. They can go to other agencies, sure, but they could also go to Google. They can go to Facebook. They can go to clients as clients take more and more capabilities in-house. So how do we keep them here? How do we bring them back? That's really going to be one of the big things we're going to be talking about. Who are you? Are you VCs? Do you invest in new businesses? Are you inventors? Are you makers? I know that I'm going to spend some time with Sophie Kelly later of the Barbarian Group to talk a little bit about the agency identity crisis. What does the future really hold, and what is your place in it? And creating a tech-first culture. Again, we talk a lot about making the technology as much as part of the agency's DNA as the creative is, but how do you really go about doing that? Brian Coe from MEC is here, Chris Wexler's here to talk really about how you bake that tech-first culture into the agency and how you integrate it into the wider thing. I hope you guys are all paying attention, because we have a little bit of an assignment for you, but it comes with a twist. So we're going to have the Digiday Challenge Board sponsored by the Rubicon Project. And what we're going to ask you to do is, on your tables, you're going to see little magnets. There are 2 colors. They're blue and they're yellow. Pick the magnet that you think the dress is the color of. So if you thought the dress was blue and black, pick blue. If you thought the dress was white and gold, pick white. Write down, oh, okay, let's not fight over it. Write down the biggest challenge. Write down, okay. I didn't mean to cause this. Okay, I need you to write down the biggest challenge that your agency is currently facing, and then put it on the challenge board over there. You have a few minutes. So your biggest challenge goes on the board. If you're an agency, get it on the agency board. If you're a tech company, get it on the tech company board. Don't be shy. You can get it on the board. You can put it on the board. If you're an agency, you get it on the agency board. Put it. Yeah, there we go. do they have, huh? Why do they have 15 minutes to do this? Yeah. Oh. Oh. Most people see blue. There are a few people who see blue. I'm gonna get this back.
You think I'm your clown?
Sorry, what?
Think I don't know you've been
Right.
around. Oh, why?
Just stick to your guns.
Why?
They can't prove what you didn't see.
Fall in love with you.
Daddy, you know it's gonna make me cry. 'Cause I know you're gonna say goodbye. I'm wondering why did I have to fall in love with you?
Once you said you loved me, you didn't want nobody else. Now you got me walking and talking, baby, to myself. Ooh, darling, ooh, yeah. Ooh, wee, baby, look what you done to me. When I first seen you, baby, thought you'd be nice and fine. Every time I visit you, you won't pay for me no mind. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, wee, baby, look what you doing to me. go home, whiskey. Let me walk out that door. Let me go home, whiskey. Let me walk out that door.
So just a really quick reminder, because there are some blank magnets over there. There are some magnets there with just names on them. So please pick a magnet that corresponds to the color you saw and put your agency, or if you're an agency, or put your company's biggest challenge on it and put it on the board, because we have some blank ones on there that I don't think people got. Just a quick reminder, and then we'll start again in about a couple minutes. Thanks.
Whiskey, let me walk out that door. Let me go home, whiskey. Let me walk out that door. I got orders from my baby not to come home juicy no more. So why does whiskey make me lose my head? Got me sitting at the bar when I should be home in bed. Let me go home, whiskey. Let me walk out that door. Let me go home, whiskey. Let me walk out that door. I got orders from my baby not to come home drunk no more. Whiskey every morning, whiskey every night. Long as I get my whiskey, everything's alright. Let me go home, whiskey. Let me walk out the door. Let me go home, whiskey. Let me walk out the door. I got orders from my baby not to come home juice no more. Let me go home. Let me go home, whiskey. Let me go home. Let me go home, whiskey. Let me go
Okay. Thank you very much for putting your challenges on that board. We're going to go ahead and get started again. So joining me now for an in-depth conversation about clients, compensation, the future of digital agencies, and lots of other stuff, Sophie Kelly, CEO of the Barbarian Group.